Program Coordinator, Sakhi, Women's Resource Center, Trivandrum. Ms. Bina, co-founder, Women in Cinema Collective. Ms. Ammu Joseph, journalist, writer and co-chair for the project. And Ms. Robert Burgess, US Consul General, who is our guest of honor today. I invite Ms. Laura Lovelace for the welcome remarks.
Thank you. Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. On behalf of the U.S. Consulate General in Chennai, located just down the street at Gemini Circle, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the inauguration of this workshop, which is Shift Focus, Women Shaping the Narrative in Media and Entertainment Towards Recognition, Parity, and Security. This workshop has been in the works for almost as long as I've been here, for 2 years. It's been based on conversations that we had quite early on that have been ongoing. I would like to recognize my colleague who leads our cultural section at the U.S. Consulate General, Radha Mukherjee, and also our Cultural Affairs Officer, Aparna, and thank them for their guidance and support on this project. We've been delighted together to partner with the Sakhi Women's Resource Center and the Women in Cinema Collective. And to that end, I'd like to particularly thank Rejitha from Sakhi and Bina from WCC for their leadership and partnership and really commitment and dedication to these issues. I'd also like to recognize the South Indian Women Film Employees Association, SIFWA, for their help in organizing today's workshop, and I'd especially like to thank Ms. Angel and Nijaswari. So I've had a chance to see some of you this morning. I've met some new friends who have come from Hyderabad, from Mumbai, from Kolkata. I also see many familiar faces from Chennai, including some of you who lead arts and cultural institutions or major art projects, looking for leaders in the film industry. And I would like to, I don't know if he's here yet, SEnthil from Qube Cinemas is going to be here. Oh yes, yes, good. Mr. SEnthil from Qube Cinemas is here and has welcomed in the past some of our U.S. visitors from Hollywood in conversations about the U.S. media and film industry. Mr. Nasser from Nadigar, Sangam, who's on his way. I'd also like to welcome Aparna from Amazon Prime, who's also on her way, and alongside many industry leaders. So in addition, we have individuals here who have served as resource persons, as members of our advisory committee, people who've traveled again from many other cities and states to be here. So we thank you so much for the guidance that you're putting into the making of this workshop, the execution of this workshop, and hopefully the lessons and recommendations that come away from it. This is an ongoing conversation and a commitment by the U.S. Consulate to look at these issues. I'd also like to thank, it's only appropriate that I thank the media that's here today to cover this topic on media and entertainment shaping the narrative. I know that most of you are men, so we welcome you to take the messages back. We're so delighted. One of the conversations today is when you have men and women working together to reshape narrative, thinking about new content, specifically more inclusive content. There is a market for it and a lucrative one at that. We do have in the United States and India two of the largest entertainment industries in the world. They just generate billions of dollars in revenue every year, reaching audiences around the globe. And we share those numbers with you later, but it's a very, very important industry. At the same time, it is regrettable, but we must regret that women's contributions in the media entertainment industry have yet to be fully recognized, much less realized to their full potential. And so we launched the Women Shaping the Narrative project to address these points. As part of the project, it is hoped that a set of recommendations will be released to encourage industry leaders like yourselves and others to recruit more women into business and work opportunities in the media and entertainment industry. This will also, so that's talking about, again, when women or minority groups, although women are half of the population of India, but when you have more inclusive practices that in terms of the content creation, in terms of direction, in terms of cinematography, in terms of all of the pieces that go into making product, you have a better and, again, more commercially viable product. We will also be registering today through some speakers the need for a working environment that is safe, fair, and equal to all, irrespective of gender. The U.S. Consulate General, as I mentioned, we do several projects on such issues every year, and we will be very happy if you will stay with us, follow us on our digital platforms. We have together somewhere here in the room is my digital engagement coordinator, Kumar over there, who's heading up that. We would like for you to be part of that conversation, but if I may ask, if you have your own platforms on social media, digital media, print, in whatever capacity, we would like to know about those so that we can amplify your voices as well. We did a project with some of you in 2017, soon after the Consul General and I had arrived. It was called the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. It was held in India in 2017 in Hyderabad. The theme of that summit was Women First, Prosperity for All. And of the industries that were highlighted, there were 4 industries that were highlighted in the 27 GES, and one of them was the media entertainment industry. So this is also, for us, a road from GES, building on the conversations and the knowledge that was gained there. I just want to say one last thing. We watched the Emmys and we watched the Oscars, and we look at the title of this Shift Focus project, which is, again, Women Shaping the Narrative in Media and Entertainment Towards Recognition, Parity, and Security. We're going to be talking a lot today about security, workplace security, harassment, issues like that. I think that will definitely come into the conversation because it informs the capacity to work. It informs how inclusive these industries actually are. Parity, that involves things like equal pay, equal access, equal opportunities. When we're talking about recognition, we're talking about the recognition of the quality and the talent that women and I would also include the LGBTQ community can bring into this that can be more gender inclusive. What we'd like to see is in the future, we'll having a conversation about successes as pertaining to women shaping the narrative. We will already have addressed the issues of parity and security, and we can really talk about recognition, who's winning the awards on the international stage, and that's where we want to be with the recognition. So until that day, I want to thank you all for coming here today to be with us. It's really a pleasure. Again, my sincere thanks to the organizers. We're proud to be here with you. Look forward to hearing your deliberations. Look forward to seeing many of you this evening. And I wish you all the best for this conference. Thank you. Nothing.